It is a pleasure to be back home in the 56. As the Congressman said, at the nexus of Bedford-Stuyvesant and Crown Heights, where we are rich with resources and rich in families. And when I say family, I am talking about not only the individuals that have already spoken and the legacy that runs through this community, from the legislators that are still here supporting me, supporting you, supporting our residents here, but the people who work in this hospital, our partners in labor who have been here from the saving and the transformation and now the future of what Interfaith will be. Thank you all for your support and your continued partnership and work. So I always tell people I have there's three parts of my job, three small parts. One is to write legislation. The other is to create a budget that is centered on the value of the people who we represent. And then the final is to actually listen to and bring the resources home to those who are in need. And I think in this $220 billion budget that we passed for FY23, we have done that work.
Yes, you have.
And we could not have done that work without listening to the people in this space, the people who are on the federal level and the city level. And we have a lot of work to do, but I can say that I am very, very happy with what we have done this year. $35 million just for behavioral health.
Oh.
Have you seen this facility? Would you have your loved one come to this facility for help? I didn't hear you. Would you? Okay. And I say that because when I came to work for former council member Robert Cornegie and then former state senator Velmanette Montgomery, this was a fight. It was a hard conversation with community to have them come to Interfaith. But I would have to give it up to Shivani Perry, and I would have to give it to Lorraine. Because she came here to do a job, but she came here and understood that there was a family here that she needed to be in partnership with to actually get this work done. And she has gotten the job done. So please give it up with all of the different partners. It is still very hard in some instances to have conversations with people about coming to Interfaith, but today is a new day. They will see this facility and they will understand that through all that we have dealt with COVID, and let's be clear, people of color have not wanting to talk about mental health for many, many years. You could not talk about it. But we are now, it is a part of our lexicon now, that you actually can seek out mental health, that you can come to a behavioral health center, that you can take a personal care day, and that there is a balance that's happening. So we are moving forward in our understanding about how mental health is so important to everything that we do, and this is a facility that is going to meet the challenge. So although we did put record number of dollars in this year's budget, I still have to go back to Albany and do some more work. Because there's 24 beds here, and we know that beyond these doors, there are so many more people who are in need. And so we're going to need to build more capacity in the system and work with our federal partners to bring home more dollars so that our community is made whole. But I want to again just thank each and every one of you for all that you have put into today's effort, but all that you do to support our families in the 56th district.